We are going to call these forces Ambazonia Kidnapping Forces. These are forces that have transformed themselves over the years, and their primary job right now on ground zero is to kidnap people for ransom. They are a thorn in the flesh of our people, and they are the reason why majority of our people decides to isolate themselves from this struggle. Whether in abroad or at home, Ambazonian kidnapping forces have become a big problem for us Anglophones. Extremism that has driven them to be in this way, because the political group that were supposed to guide our boys, that were supposed to push for diplomatic solutions, have gone so extreme, and have, because of corruption as well, those boys have decided to look for their survival by doing kidnapping for ransom. And some now bad actors have come in. It has become now a mechanism. Camps exist purely for one reason. Those camps in Bafut, those camps in Bamenda, they exist for one reason: kidnapping for ransom. You cannot be selling after the market. When the war is over, that is when you are coming to fight, to join groups. So we're gonna explain that.
I can't call it kidnapping, just taking them. Please come and give me money so that they survive. We have people that have been taken, they go to an amber camp, they can say, hey, they come and say, me, I saw these boys in their camp, what they eat, how they live. Listen, we've had successful stories of people who claim that they have been kidnapped. When they went to an amber camp, they came back, they changed because they saw the condition in which these fighters were living. They saw the food that they were eating. Fight and live for chop. You need not chop, you don't feel run. You not chop, you egg on the tonsil. You not chop, you don't feel fight. So why would they give gun, we give this in? We know things also of the chop and fight and the chop.
For the moment, we must identify and call the Ambazonian kidnapping forces for who they are. Ambazonian kidnapping forces that are given a bad name for this Anglophone struggle.
We've had successful stories of people who go to a camp and come back. But they have to feed, they have to live. So they will use other means to live, to feed. So sometimes don't criticize. We criticize, okay, not good. But we have people who have gone there and come back and tell us good stories. That listen, I thought I was kidnapped, but once I saw, say, please, kidnap me more, kidnap me more. So this is the white man word. White man come with language, kidnapping. It's that you do wrong and we arrest you. You say we kidnap. No, the arrest. We are not arresting you temporarily arrest. Then we leave you. So we understand the kind of kidnapping is very negative. You know, our enablers use the word kidnapping. It's not kidnapping. They arrest you temporarily to beg you for money that people need to feed because they need to survive. They need to survive.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to go to Bamenda. I will show you the footages. I will speak also in a little bit in French and in English because our platform has been having a lot of attention from our francophone brothers. Donc, on va parler des Ambazoniens Kidnapping Forces. Ce sont les forces d'Ambazonie qu'ils ont transformées pour faire seulement une chose, kidnapper les gens pour l'argent. Il a commencé ça parce qu'il y avait le groupe politique qui devait le guider, qui sont aussi perdu le sens de direction parce qu'ils ont devenu les extrémistes. Ils veulent seulement une chose, indépendance ou rien. Et pour nous, ça c'est une position extreme. On avait adopté la position de l'indépendance. So my country people them, when are welcome. Today we go for ground zero. We want to start for you some new name we call Ambazonia Kidnapping Forces them. The one name we would use them to describe Ambazonia camp them, where their main job not only for go kidnap for ransom. The main reason we happen is because of extremism and loss of focus for the diplomatic group doing in different abroad. And the corruption we see for Sako. That corruption for Sako and the extremists we see for Ayabacho. The idea say we want not only independence or nothing. It no matter what happened, only independence. The idea, being at the right now, an extremist idea. The first thing we go tackle now the problem for kidnapping for ransom for Bamenda and the big fight with Bamenda ran turned into war zone.
Lesson number one, my country people, Dr. Weti. Listen, whether or not you accept, my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So Ambazonians will thank my country people for the wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.
Kidnapping. Because in truth, we have groups who are kidnapping because they have a camp of 500 fighters. 400 fighters. How do they feed? 400 fighters. How do they feed? They are forced to kidnap people to take money so that they can buy food, can buy nuts. And sometimes we don't even blame them. They are forced to do it. Now wait see. Now witchcraft. We are advertising position to go and be. They have turned everything into a joke. And if If the world sits out there, the world sits that's a joke. A joke. They have turned everything into a joke.